Hi guys, welcome to this video. It's your boy Kunle Hologun. So the UK government has announced that from the 4th of July, restaurants, pubs, hairdressers, outdoor gyms, place of worship and so on can now reopen. This is the reaction when the Prime Minister announced this.
Mr. Speaker, I can tell the House that we will also reopen restaurants and pubs.
Amazing. That is extraordinary. Oh my God. People so excited that the pubs are now open. That's great. That's good. But one thing we cannot forget is the COVID has not gone away. Currently in UK, Leicester is still in lockdown. So we need to bear in mind that the COVID is still around and we need to still maintain our social distancing. Make sure that we keep to all of those health guidance across England and Wales from our NHS service. Talk about COVID. The UK government has also announced that a number of citizens or travelers arriving from a number of countries across Europe and some part of the world will no longer need to self-isolate for 14 days. Countries like Greece, Spain, France, Belgium, and around 76 other countries of the world are now excluded from the UK travel quarantine scheme. There are a number of countries that are still not excluded from this list. So the controversial thing about this is there has been a number of countries that has been excluded on this list. Countries like Sweden, Portugal, China, and the US has been excluded from this list. In fact, the Portuguese authority has challenged the UK government why they will have to be excluded from this list. I went through this list on the UK government website, but I couldn't find any African countries. I would suggest that the UK government can clarify if any other African countries are also included on this list or if they are excluded, as there is no clarity around this at the moment. Moving on, still talk about COVID in itself. The key headlines across the globe. Hong Kong has decided to suspend all schools due to spike in the case of COVID-19. Australia has decided to cut citizens that are returning to the country. South Africa has reported highest number of daily infection cases in the country, recording total number of 13,674 in the last 24 hours. Also, Mexico has posted record single-day high case of COVID-19, totaling around 7,280 cases, bringing the overall total in Mexico to 282,283, according to Johns Hopkins University. The worst of it all is the United States of America. The daily record of United States of America in the last 24 hours has skyrocketed. Over 65,000 people has been infected. People in the United States of America need to take this COVID-19 more seriously. It has not gone away and they need to continue to observe social distancing, make sure that they take to all of the health advice and guidance that have been provided by the health authority in the country. Moving on, still talk about US. Have you guys heard of the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement that they came with a new rule that all students have to leave the country if their courses are now moving online and if it is not face-to-face in the classes anymore? We are in the middle of a global pandemic and the US authority has announced this. This has sparked a global outrage.
The pandemic is causing upheaval worldwide, and for hundreds of thousands of foreign students in the United States, the unpredictability has taken a turn for the worse. They face being forced to leave the country in the autumn if their next semester's studies are moved entirely online. The US Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, or ICE, announced on Monday that visas will be withdrawn from foreign students, including those about to start their first year. The news came on the same day Harvard announced all its classes for the next academic year will be held online, going against what President Donald Trump said on Monday, that schools must open in the autumn. Politicians and academics are trying to find ways around the problem, with some suggesting including some face-to-face classes to avoid the loss of foreign students. Many are angry at the visa announcement, including Democratic Senator Elizabeth Warren, who says it's xenophobic.
I'm really surprised to see this. I'm really shocked. We are in the middle of an emergency at the global level, and the government has announced that all of those students will have to leave the country if they are no longer studying in person in classrooms, if their classes move to online. This is outrageous, and the US authority may need to rethink about this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Moving on, still in the United States of America, have you guys heard of Kanye West? Kanye West has tweeted that he will be running for the position of the President of the United States of America. Wow, that is a big ambition. That is a tall order. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Moving on to Nigeria. So Nigerian government has reopened the local airport in the country. The airports in Abuja and Lagos are now reopened for flight after shutdown for 4 months due to the COVID-19.
This aircraft is preparing for takeoff to Abuja, the nation's capital, for the first time in months. Before passengers are allowed to board, the plane is thoroughly cleaned with all compartments, seats and flight deck disinfected. Within the airport premises, there is also strict observance of safety measures closely monitored by officials. From the point of entrance, passengers observe physical distance, either seated or standing. Informative messages are also displayed at every point as reminders of safety tips.
I've seen a lot of measures, the social distancing, the tag on the floor to keep the distance between the next passenger. Everything is really nice and okay.
Contact the robotic machines being deployed are expected to disinfect the airport, identify unwanted objects, and many more.
Look at the robotic machine. Wow, this can literally scan every part of the airport, patrol the part of the airport, and pick up any item that is deemed to be risk in terms of coronavirus, the global pandemic. This is really cool. Nigerian government, well done to Nigerian government for this. Also, it has been said that by the 15th of July this month, some other local airports will be opening in the country as well, joining the Lagos and Abuja airport that has opened. In Nigeria, the international airport is still closed at the moment, so we are waiting for the announcement on when this will reopen again. Surely, I will feed you back on this program when the international airport reopens to flight. So moving on to our weekly update on the money transfer. As we can see from this slide, a number of things has changed since the last time we reported on this money transfer. So we have included another money transfer company called RIA on this list. This was suggested by our fans. So if you look at this list of money transfer companies, you will see that Ace that we were previously talking about has significantly dropped their rates to Nigeria. We'll talk about pounds to naira. If you look at this, it has gone down significantly. For the benefit of our viewers that are new on this program, we have been reporting on this weekly money transfer on our program so that our viewers, our audience can decide which is the best money transfer company they should use when they want to transfer money to their loved ones across the globe. So the first row that we can see here is Aboki FX. This was previously explained in my video that Aboki FX is the standard official rate that all money transfer companies across the globe should be using when they want to transfer money for their customers. But unfortunately, majority of these companies does not use this rate to transfer money. So as we can see, at the column for the 9th of July is the latest update that we've inserted into this table. So the column for the 9th of July with all of the arrows, if you look at row number 1, Aboki FX, the standard rate is 550. And then if you look at the next one on this list, which is the highest on this list, is Azimo. For this week, Azimo is the highest on this list. That, as we can see, £1 is 488 naira. We can see world remit is 476 naira to a pound. Ace has gone down significantly to 484 naira to a pound. We can see transfer wise, it is currently 474. MoneyGram is 453. RIA that we have just reported today is 483 naira to a pound, and SendWave is currently 474. All of these money transfer companies are clearly ripping off customers, considering what they should be using to transfer money for these customers, which is the Aboki FX rate of 550 naira to a pound, as you can see on this. So the advice I will give to our viewers is that because of the fluctuation, because these rates could keep fluctuating every week, we cannot stick to any of these money transfer companies at the moment. But what I will advise is you continue to stay tuned and watch this program every week, where I will do the research. I will go offline, work on the best rate, and bring it to your view just the way I'm doing today, and you can then take a decision based on that finding for that week. So I would suggest you stay tuned to this video. You should send it to as many people as much as you want to send, so that they can continue to get the weekly update and decide which of this money transfer company is best to use every week. So as of today, for this week, Azimo is the highest on this table, and I would suggest that for this week, everyone think about using Azimo to transfer money to their loved ones. Hopefully this video has helped someone out there. So before I leave today, the words of wisdom I have for you is from Oprah Winfrey. Turn your wounds into wisdom. Oprah Winfrey. So we all experience pain and suffering in life. It is a part of human nature. But what you choose to do with that pain and suffering is what dictates your path. Be wise. Choose to see your wounds as lessons and use them to build your character. Hopefully this has helped someone today. If you are yet to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, please kindly do so. You watch this program every week, you are enjoying it, you are loving it, you are sharing it with your loved ones. Excuse me, we need to grow, we need to move on, and there's so much coming your way. We are interviewing a number of top people. We have a lot of programs, a lot of topics coming your way that people have suggested. We have over 25 topics that we are looking to shoot on video. So many exciting times coming on this channel. Also, if you think of any topic that we should talk about, feel free to suggest it. Send it to k90channel@gmail.com, and we will pick it up and we will deal with that topic. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly do so. Just all you need to do is just press the subscribe button. Also, feel free to share the video with all your loved ones across the globe as well. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Bye for now.